digital era, everything is put into question, and what used to be reliable, robust, dependable is no longer valid as an argument, and what used to make an organization competitive and sustainable is without any guarantees. What has changed is everything associated with the meaning of a modern enterprise, the shape of its business model, and how it interacts with the internal and external environments, and generally speaking, its value proposition. Everything has changed. Nothing can be preserved except two things, perhaps. On the one hand, driving an organization in the modern era towards safety with high levels of ambition and achieving success at various levels depends very much on what we can term the leadership of empathy. Leaders in the modern era must be sensitive to the fact that the customer is real, and the power of the customer in terms of what they want and the degree of influence they have on the future of the provider organization as their favorite brand is also real. And with this in mind, it is important that leaders must exhibit the right characteristics and apply the right style, which drives empathy at the heart, and ensure that customers are partners, they are supreme. The design of the organizational system must not keep the customers outside, passive, and only recipients of what has been prepared for them, but rather is to design the organization as an open system and encourage more and more customers to collaborate, to co-create, and to feel that they own their own experiences and they can influence their future needs and requirements. The second aspect is that leaders of empathy are leaders who also have the future in mind. Indeed, a modern enterprise that is propelled by digital power is one that feeds on insight, and the analytics of big data provide more opportunity to understand better, to explore more, to use advanced tools for predictive aspects, and gradually to feel confident about shaping the future based on the foresight gained. The first dial is very much measuring purpose compliance. Many organizations over the ages have lost track, have done U-turns, have run out of steam and allowed inertia to set in, have taken the fast-track route to profit at the detriment of customer satisfaction, have become stale and stopped innovating on behalf of the customer. It is therefore important to maintain the course that created the organization in the first place by measuring the level of compliance to the entity's purposefulness. The second dial is the measurement of the culture of empathy. Culture is a competitive advantage. It is perhaps the number one key asset of any organization. This is what will endure. It's being able to deliver superior value through generations of employees, of leaders, and maintaining the warmth, the passion, the belief system, and the creative potential that can serve customers beyond short periods of time and beyond the generational needs and expectations. The third dial is measuring employee engagement. It's two sides of one coin. In reality, what attracts talented individuals is a culture of excellence, and many talented individuals apply for organizations that will guarantee their happiness and provide them with the opportunity to prove themselves, to learn, to develop, to contribute, and to make decisions. So engagement is part and parcel of creating a culture of excellence, and the correlated analysis of the quality of the culture of the organization is very much verifiable, and the more engagement there is, the better the culture of the organization can be described. The fourth dial is measuring innovation through value creation. Innovation in the classical sense is rigidly defined, but also it is rigidly delivered through phases and gates and processes for allowing the development of new needs in the form of products and services to take place, methodologically compliant and delivering to the customer something that is functional and something that has been more or less prescribed. Unfortunately, innovation in the digital age is very much about value creation from a relative standpoint. So rigidity of a structured approach to innovation will no longer work. Innovation is sporadic, it's continuous at the same time, it's well spread, it's soft and hard, and it doesn't need to be conducted under the one roof. It could be through connectivity, through collaborations, and through leveraging. Number 5 as a dial is measuring customer engagement. The more likely customers are allowed to be engaged, the more likely that customer experiences can be delivered with high levels of positive impact and memorable experiences are those that are highly fulfilling. This again will determine the level of commitment of the organization to design the business model as an open system in order to have customers being engaged. Number 6 is measuring experience from an emotional angle. In the age of commoditization and indulgence, it's very important to create the memory, to give the customers moments of joy and elation, and assessing the reaction to the level of inspiration that an excellent enterprise can do. The dial number 7 is the ultimate impact by tickling the heart of customers through memorable experiences is the real impact on their daily life, on the quality of life, and on well-being. An organization that seeks to work with longevity in mind is one that does not deviate from its purpose, but also one that works in pursuit of happiness as the main goal, by challenging itself and raising the bar for its performance so that what is elusive in terms of happiness can still be pursued with the knowledge that at least what is safe and positive for the customer is the impact on quality of life. The driving force for this sophisticated dashboard is to have, first and foremost, a measurement approach that can keep the organization well focused, well poised to achieve its level of ambitions, and positively charged up so that it doesn't let its customers down. By generating a positive momentum means that the organization is agile, responsive, flexible, adaptable, resilient, and able to plan the future with confidence. The second aspect of the sophisticated dashboard is that measurement is not linear and is not predictable, and it's not necessarily set time or time bound from an internal perspective. It is relative, as it matters to constantly ensuring that it is relevant. And it also has to be extended from measuring in an obvious manner to measuring with the purpose of providing better understanding and bigger insight. And the third aspect is that the discipline of measurement is all the time to ensure that measurement is beneficial when it remains relevant.